if your child now wanted to be a sports person or let me just say a sports person, or wanted to be a political figure, would you rather they were doing that as a British person over here, or let me just say England, because we're all in England, or would you rather they were doing it from the country of your heritage, and why?
John Obi Mikel did an interview.
Yep.
Talking about...
John Obi Mikel used to play for Chelsea. Nigerian footballer.
He did an interview a couple of years ago talking about Nigerian players that play in the UK. Players with Nigerian heritage that play football in the UK. So Saka is one, for example. And he said the issue that they've got is when they are under 13s, under 14s, under 15s, they can play wherever they like. However, from adulthood, they have to pick their country. And even though they were eligible to play for Nigeria, a lot of these players would wait to see if they got an England call-up.
Yeah.
And because they were waiting for the England call-up, and one person that springs to mind is Iwobi, who used to play for Arsenal, now plays for Fulham. Iwobi waited for his...
He never waited for England. He didn't wait for England.
He didn't play for Nigeria straight away.
He went straight for Nigeria. Yeah, he did.
No, one you should have used is probably Zaha.
He didn't.
But anyway, so just for the sake of the argument, it's to say that there are players who are eligible to play for Nigeria, waited for the England call up, never got the call up. Now they're age 25, realised we're definitely not going to get the call up. Yo, Nigeria, do you lot still want me to come and play for you? And at that point, he's saying that Nigeria should just say no, because you should have picked your country from the first opportunity. But so many don't, and because of that, when you look at the French national team, the Belgium national team, the British or English national team, you've got many of these black players that are representing these colonial countries rather than their
the only problem I have with that, and this is probably leading on to his question a bit, is that...
Wait, and then you've got the Boateng brothers.
Yes,
one plays for Germany and one plays for Ghana, but they're brothers. So
what's funny is, similar to what we've been talking about in the beginning, if I'm born here, all right, should I not now play for my country? So if Saka is born here, I don't know, I mean, I'm not an Arsenal fan.
I believe he is born here.
So if he's born here and he's now saying, well, I want to play for England, is that now not a choice that he can make because this is the country of this is his home? Do you know what I mean? Does he have to go for his heritage? Now, it's funny because when you said about the sports, it's weird, and I've said this, I think, on the podcast before, that if I was an athlete, I want to run for Jamaica. If I'm a footballer, I'm playing football for England. Like, it's just the way, because
that's interesting.
England as a
you wouldn't get into either team, to be fair.
but you joke. So ultimately, you want to run for the fastest nation, which is ultimately Jamaica at the time you're talking about.
You want to go if you've got the best chance of winning for.
Would you actually qualify to run there? You probably better go for England.
You're right, but commercially, if I'm a good runner, commercially, running for Jamaica works. I can do that. All right. Commercially, playing football for Jamaica doesn't work. All right, fact. Like you got Leon Bailey, who was a great footballer. He could have gone somewhere. He decided to choose Jamaica. He is Jamaican.
But did he choose Jamaica because he knew? Okay, forget Leon Bailey, but think of other people that have got
Sterling.
heritage. Yes.
Sterling's the best one to use.
Yes, exactly. Would his career? Well, would he have benefited from playing for Jamaica?
No.
So that's why he chose England.
It was a business decision.
You're going to choose what's
for the brand. Likely to give you the better success.
If my son says to me right now, I want to be a footballer, and he becomes a footballer, I want him to play for England. If he turns and says to me he's an athlete and he's a runner, I want you to run for Jamaica.
But then there's the thing of, you've got, like, right now, if my son was 21 and he says he wants to play for, he's got a choice of England and Jamaica. We know realistically, because if he might be great, Jamaica is the option. He will play 90 minutes over there.
So you would let him give up England?
He might not even get into the squad. He might not even the squad. He might not even go to St. George's Park.
Do you know the funniest thing is, commercially it still works. You know, so Mason Greenwood. All right, Mason Greenwood now plays for Jamaica.
No, he doesn't.
He does.
No, he doesn't.
He got into Jamaica.
No,
No.
Incorrect. It's incorrect. He applied for a Jamaican passport and then said,
pretty sure he's played for Jamaica.
I'm telling you, he doesn't. He applied for a Jamaica passport, and then everyone thought he was gonna, because that came out. They thought he was gonna apply for, he was gonna play for the Jamaica team. He then came out and said, I don't want to play for the Jamaica team. I don't want to do it.
That's right.
And then because he said that, the man was saying, take back the passport. What did you get it for? But he can get a Jamaica passport.
Ravel Morrison is another one.
Wan-Bissaka is your best example because he's played for England. He's now playing for, I believe, Aaron Wan-Bissaka. He's now playing for, I believe, Congo.
Right.
Zaha's one of them. Zaha played for England and then he went to go to play for Ivory Coast. It's like I would personally, and Zaha played. I think he played at least one game or something like for England. It was a friendly, and then afterwards, now he said like, no, it's not. I'm not getting in. Let me go off to my homeland. No, and that's fine. And that would be the same path that I would tend to take for myself, and I would advise my children and whatever else not. So this is what I'm saying to you. As an athlete, I would go to Jamaica. As a footballer, it's commercial. It makes sense money wise.
You're just going to do what's more likely to give you the chance of success. Simple.
No, I don't know about that.
You're just going to do what's going to give you the best chance of success.
But as a footballer now, trying to get into the England squad is insanely difficult. It's
you have to be real, like out of this world good.
You have to be playing. Well, we know, like you got to be playing for whoever. Now, to get into the Jamaica athletics team is impossible. You are so down. Your times have to speak for themselves. And even if you do have the times, you've got to go through champs, which is the Jamaica whatever for colleges and all that. Then you've got to go through national trials. It's not like I can do.
Foregone conclusion.
Unless you're saying, on record with the Guinness Book of Records, I've just run 921. Talk to me, Jamaica. Unless you're doing that, you're not getting in. It's not that easy.
See, me personally, when I was little, my mindset was England. And then I think I got a bit more of you know what it was that really got me? Was when England played Cameroon in the 90 World Cup. And my dad, he was so supporting Cameroon. I was like, why are you supporting we're Nigerian? But I could see the African pride, if that makes sense. Because when I was looking at England and looking at how it was, I would always see John Barnes getting dogs abuse whenever he played Paul, but I'd never see it for anyone else. But when I was watching Cameroon in that World Cup, strangely enough, even though I wasn't Cameroonian, it gave me a sense of, you know what, I feel more pride watching them. And my attachment to being Nigerian, I don't want to say it came from there, but I got more of a
realization.
More of a pride. And then growing up, more and more, I started to get that affinity. So if I would want my child to choose Nigeria, whether they would do that in this day and age, I don't believe they would.
Can I mean, not being disrespectful.
No, go on.
Or anything, but
I was going to say something disrespectful.
He's body the truth.
But your child ain't choosing Nigeria. I'm telling you this for a fact.
Listen. Like, you know what it is. You know what it comes down to.
No disrespect. Zayn he ain't choosing Jamaica.
I disagree.
He ain't choosing Jamaica. He ain't choosing it.
I'm not sure.
I disagree.
These ones ain't choosing. They're not choosing St. Lucia.
I disagree. In my situation, that would probably be the case because I'm not with a Nigerian partner. But if my child was given the same upbringing of a Nigerian household, Nigerian Yoruba in the house, it's everything, the culture,
right. Yes,
they're going to choose what their culture
100%.
is.
It's funny you said about the culture. And again, we're kind of swaying away a little bit, but I'm going to do it anyway, all right? Even down to languages being learned in households are lessened nowadays. Now, the funniest things for a lot of Africans, I'm trying to work out what generation would you be? You second?
I would be my mum and dad were the first generation. I'm now the second generation.
So you're the second.
I'm first born here.
So what would we be? Just out of curiosity.
I think you're 2 generations or so above us.
I'm the same.
On mine.
We're the same as
the Windrush generation was people's grandparents, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. So then after
no, is it? It's not.
No, it wasn't your mum and dad.
So I'm third
my
generation.
My mum came over here, but my grandma was
I'm
the next
third
one.
generation. My mum was born here.
Yeah, so my parents weren't born here. My parents were born in Nigeria.
My parents were born in Jamaica.
My mum was born in Jamaica. My dad was born over here.
Right. My parents were born in their respective countries, so is the generation, second generation, whatever, about where you was born, or
so you'll be first generation?
He can't be. It has to be second, because his parents
weren't born here.
Oh.
He'd be first generation.
Yeah, you'd be first generation.
Yeah, you're first generation.
Yeah, and then you'd be. What are you?
Yeah, mum and dad born in St. Lucia.
Born in
So
St. Lucia.
first.
I'm first. First.
Yeah, I'm definitely first.
I'm a bit
Well,
apart.
you're not really first.
I'm kind of half in it.
Yeah, you're not even first. Like.
But if you talk
You're
about
still in
it
transit.
as a general
And
thing,
he thought he'd get in the team.
He's half generation.
half generation.
as a general thing, the West African, I say general, I don't want anyone to come and tell me that I've got it right or wrong, but generally, the Windrush generation, they're effectively now in their third generation.